right, thank you very much, and welcome to the 2015 Always Sunny in Sayreville Fantasy Football League Awards. I'm your host, JJ Guy, and I'll be taking you through all the superlatives from the 2015 season. All right, let's get started right from the top. This year's big winner, the award given to the team who finishes the regular season with the best record, is also the team who scored the most points, the winner of the Offensive Juggernaut Award, and the winner of the Defensive Juggernaut Award for team with the least points scored against, all the same team, mind you. This year, those awards go to Rusty Strombone. Yes. All right. The next award we have to give away is the Offensive Odor Award, given to the team who scores the fewest total points. And this year, the winner of the Offensive Odor Award has also won the Target Practice Award, given to the team with the most points against. Not only did he score the fewest points in the league, but he also was scored against the most. The winner is the Moth. Congratulations, that's a tough one. That is a tough one. The next award we have to give away is the League MVP. This year's MVP of the league is quarterback Cam Newton from Toddler Fight Club. Not only is he among the top scoring players in the league, but ever since Toddler Fight Club actually started playing him, he started winning games. This next award is a serious one. The Theismann is traditionally given to the team who suffers the most catastrophic injury to a key player on their team. This year, the award is more of a cumulative one. And the winner is the Moth, who saw just about every player on his team go down with some sort of major injury. It was unbelievable. All right, now to present our next award, we have a very special guest. From She Gave Me the Crabtrees, Mr. Bobby Johnson! Yes, thank you. Thank you very much for coming, Bobby.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. It's my pleasure. Great to have you on the awards. Okay, take it away.
Well, this evening I'm here to present the Jim Moore Award for the team coming closest to the playoffs without actually making the playoffs. And the winner is John Ortiz.
Johnny Ortiz!
Now it is no secret the rivalry that Johnny and I have had over the last few years, and so it actually gives me very happy to present this award right now. So Johnny, congratulations, man! I can't think of anybody more deserving than you.
Thank you very much, Bobby. Very well said. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
It's always a pleasure, and we'll see you again very soon, I think.
Yes, sir.
All right. The Sleeper Award is given to the team who makes the best draft pick, and this year's winner is Toddler Fight Club, who selected Cam Newton in the 13th round. Each year, we give the Kicks and Six Award to the team who makes the worst draft selection. This year's Kicks in Six Award winner is Open Slot, who selected Jamal Charles in the first round. Jamal Charles only played 5 games before going down with injury for the season. Ouch. The GM Award is given to the team who makes the best keeper selection. This year's GM Award winner is Rusty Strombone, who picked Antonio Brown. The team who makes the worst keeper selection is doomed to win the Matt Millen Award. And this year's Matt Millen Award winner is, and believe me, this was by far the most competitive category because we had so many keepers who sucked so much this year that it was unbelievable, and it was very difficult to make a decision, but the winner is running back C.J. Anderson from She Gave Me the Crabtrees, who had one good game, but you couldn't drop him. You couldn't just get rid of him. You had to hold on to him. Eventually, he was going to do something, right? But thankfully, She Gave Me the Crabtrees was able to unload him in a trade as a thrower. And now, once again, to present our next award, Mr. Bobby Johnson. Yes, okay, thank you. Once again, Bobby, thank you for coming out.
Thank you.
All right, take it away. Take it away.
I'm here to present the. Actually, gives me great pleasure to pass the torch for this award because I've pretty much won it the last 3 years. But this is the Brown Helmet Award. And this award will go to Matt of the Open Slot.
The Open Slot!
Thank you again for taking this honor from me.
Fantastic. Well, thank you again, Bobby, for coming back on. And it's been a pleasure having you. Say goodbye to the people. Bye-bye, Bobby. Get out of here, bro. The award for the best waiver wire pickup of the year is called the Pickup Artist. And this year's Pickup Artist Award winner is Shower Hug, who picked up quarterback Carson Palmer, who finished as one of the top quarterbacks in the league after not being drafted. All right, the next award we have to give away is the best trade of the year. And the winner is, we had a blockbuster go down between Team Blumpkin and She Gave Me the Crabtrees. Team Blumpkin sent DeMarco Murray, AJ Green, and Russell Wilson, and She Gave Me the Crabtrees for Aaron Rodgers, CJ Anderson, and Brandon Marshall. What's that, you ask? What was the worst trade this year? Well, let's find out. The winner is, Bootleg Crableg traded Andy Dalton, one of the best quarterbacks in the league, for Steve Smith, who immediately got injured for the year. All right, well, we have one more award to give away. Well, actually, it's one more award to not give away. This year's Lame Duck, the award given to the most absent or negligent owner, is won by nobody, because everybody was pretty much on top of their shit all year. Good job, guys. Way to go. All right, that'll do it from the 2015 Always Sunny in Sayreville Fantasy Football League Awards. I'm your host, JJ Guy. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next year. Oh, bye-bye. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye. All right, so there you have it. The 2015 Always Sunny in Sayreville League Awards in the books. Congratulations to all the winners, and if you didn't win anything this year, there's always next year. Alright, so Wildcard Week in the Always Sunny League did not disappoint. We had some good matchups. We'll get to those in a minute. But first, as always, let's talk about some injuries. Now, we only had 6 teams remaining, 4 teams already out of the playoffs, 4 teams playing this week, 2 teams on byes. Of those 6 teams, the following injuries were sustained. Andy Dalton, quarterback, Gotham Rogues, broke his thumb. May not be done for the NFL season, but certainly done for the Always Sunny in Sayreville season. Running back Thomas Rawls from Rusty Strombone, broken ankle, out for the season. Jonathan Stewart, running back, Team Blumpkin, sprained foot, already ruled out for Week 15. Tyler Eifert from Shower Hug left his game early with a concussion. VJax and TJ Yeldon from She Gave Me the Crabtrees left their game early with knee injuries. And tight end Greg Olson from the Gotham Rogues, also on a bye, by the way, injured his knee, and his status is in a little bit of question for Week 15. So that's it. Those were the only injuries. Only those guys got hurt. High score this week by 1/10 of a point was quarterback Russell Wilson from She Gave Me the Crabtrees, who scored 32.3 points in a losing effort. Unfortunately, Bobby J, playing in his first ever playoff game, was not able to secure the victory and fell to Tyler Fight Club 132.9 to 124. Now, as I mentioned, he did have Russell Wilson, who had a really good game. The Carolina defense put up 23 points. The Carolina defense was pretty strong for Bobby J, but he had 3 players, I think, scoring in the mid-teens, and 4 players scoring in single digits. Unfortunately, he lost the game by the closest margin of the week, just 8.9 points, and fails to secure the first playoff victory in franchise history. Not to mention that this was the 3 seed losing to the 6 seed, which is something that technically shouldn't happen. And for that, She Gave Me the Crabtrees is this week's GOAT. And oh, by the way, I don't know, I guess there was some confusion, which, whatever, but if you're out of the playoffs, don't make waiver claims. I guess I should have mentioned that earlier when the playoffs started. If you're not eligible that week, don't make waiver claims. Wait until waivers go through and the guys who are still, playing have a chance to take the players that they need or want, and then make ad drops on some random, Thursday afternoon. Don't be making waiver claims if you're not actively in the playoffs. I thought you knew this. Now, on the flip side of this coin, Tyler Fight Club, the 6th seed, did beat the 3 seed, she gave me the Crabtrees. They got 27 points out of Jordan Reed and 25 points out of Cam Newton. They advanced to the next round of the playoffs, and that's definitely worthy of honorable mention for the hero this week. However, winning his game by a score of 153.9 to 123.9, Team Blumpkin got the monkey off his back in a big way. He scored the highest total of the week. He won his game by the greatest margin of the week, 30 points. And he did something that he had never done in his entire franchise history. That is, beat Shower Hug. These teams are in different divisions, so they only meet once a year. And 4 times, Shower Hug beat Team Blumpkin in the regular season. Team Blumpkin won the Porter Division 2 times in their team's history. Before this year, they had 2 division championships, 2 first-round byes, and twice in the playoffs they faced off against Shower Hug, and Shower Hug won both of those games. Team Blumpkin had never won in 6 chances against Shower Hug until this week. Doug Baldwin, wide receiver, you know Doug Baldwin, he's the greatest wide receiver in the history of the NFL. He scored 32.2 points, continuing his amazing touchdown streak, which is totally going to continue. There's no reason that can't be sustainable. And this is why I can't do the matchups during the playoffs, by the way. Doug Baldwin, 32.2. Brandon Marshall, 26.5. Aaron Rodgers and Gary Barnkowski, 19.4 points each. Now, Team Blumpkin did lose Jonathan Stewart to a foot injury. He's out for week 15, but he won the game. He's the hottest team in the league. He's won 3 in a row right now. He won his first ever playoff game. He won his first ever game against Shower Hug when it counted the most. And for that, Team Blumpkin is this week's hero. All right, guys, key matchups. It's the divisional round of the playoffs, and you know what that means. I don't have to tell you, because you know what that means. This week, we have another special guest to break down all of the Week 15 action, so buckle up for this week's guest analyst breaking down the divisional round. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Mr. John Ortiz.
What's going on, guys? This is Bootleg Crab Leg coming from you live from the Ortiz residence. Here to talk about round 2 on the Always Sunny in Sayreville Fantasy Football League. So, first matchup, it would be against Team Blumpkin versus the Rusty Strombone. So, quarterback matchups would be Aaron Rodgers versus Ryan Fitzmagic. And based on the matchups, Ryan Fitzmagic has the better matchup than Mr. Rodgers himself. Oakland's kind of turned it up. So, I think kind of both these defenses have potential to shut down this quarterback and give him some trouble, but I got to go with Rodgers over Fitzpatrick, even though Fitzpatrick's been on fire lately. Let's get to the running back situation. I'm pretty sure that Mike's not going to stay with the running back situation. I'm pretty sure Denard Robinson will be starting for him. However, I think he's going to probably slot in Bryce Brown, which is fine in my book. Compared to Anthony's situation at running back. He's got Fred Jackson and Gio Bernard. I think based on these matchups and what's going on in Cincy and what's going on in Seattle, pretty much Anthony's in trouble in the running back situation. So let's get to wide receiver. Doug Bowen and Brandon Marshall from Team Blumpkin. I feel like that's a pretty solid wide receiver core right there, enough to get the job done. But Anthony right there's got the probably got the matchup right there because he's got Antonio Brown and T.Y. Hilton. Both these guys are solid guys, so might be a big performance from the Rusty Strombone. So you kind of trade off with the running back and wide receiver. Let's get to tight end. Gary Barnidge and Julius Thomas. Wow, so Blumpkin's starting with 2 tight ends. So I have nothing wrong with that. I'll take that any day. He's got Seattle's defense and a kicker, whatever. And Anthony over here has Benjamin Watson starting at tight end. Eric Decker with basically the Broncos defense and kicker. So my predictions on this is Mike Dole's definitely got the advantage here. I think Anthony's got to fix that running back situation in order for him to have a chance. His wide receivers are definitely good. I'm happy with his flex. I'm okay with his tight ends and his quarterback. I just feel like got to address that running back situation if he wants to make it past the first round for his playoff sake. So let's get to the next matchup over here, which would be Tyler Fight Club versus the Gotham Rogues. Quarterbacks, Blake Bortles and Cam Newton. Cam Newton's been on fire lately. He's the league's MVP in my opinion. So in my opinion, Cam Newton is the man, and he will destroy the Giants. Even though all the Giants fans are saying that they're going to beat them, but I don't think that's true. So let's get to running back. Tyler Fight Club's got Chris Ivory and Lamar Miller against Gotham Rogues, Matt Forte and LaShawn McCoy. I feel like both these guys have neck-to-neck running backs. These guys are going to be studs. It's going to be a really close matchup. Let's go to wide receivers. Even more interesting when we start looking at it. We have Demarius Thomas and Jeremy Maclin from the Tyler Fight Club, and from the Gotham Rogues, we have Mike Evans scoring 24.7 points and Odell Beckham Jr. OBJ. So, right over here, definitely could see some 20s. Definitely a very, very good matchup, in my opinion. So let's go to tight end. Jordan Reed versus Greg Olsen. Greg Olsen's been one of the primary targets in the Carolina offense, so I'm expecting him to have a big game. Also, let's not forget about Jordan Reed playing against Buffalo. That's going to be a tough defense to overcome. So, we'll see what happens there. Flex, I feel like, is the big circle for the Gotham Rogues here. He's got DeAndre Hopkins, probably one of the best wide receivers in the league, going against Theo Reddick, the second-string running back. And the Lions' backfield has been an absolute mess. Also, Gotham Rogues has Jets defense and the Steelers defense. I definitely have the Jets defense having a big week against Dallas. Dallas has got one of the worst offenses in the league, and kicker, who gives a crap. So my predictions are Narkowitz is going to probably beat the crap out of the Tyler Fight Club. It's not going to even be close. It's not going to be pretty. Narkowitz, in my opinion, is the man to beat in the playoffs. So, to everybody in Sayreville and still everybody that's basically still in the playoffs, good luck to you guys, and I will see you where it's always sunny in Sayreville.